Hey, gotcha. I know the thumbnail has got some people thinking, does this guy want to start doing car reviews on his channel? Just relax and listen to my analogy. There's a way my mind works. And one of the reasons I run this YouTube channel is to, give you a sneak peek into how my thought process works. Now, in this video, I'm comparing a mid-range Toyota saloon car with a top-range Ferrari. Now, let's assume that you are an average income earner or even a wealthy person, but a financially sound and literate wealthy person, because there are two types of wealthy people: the ones that spend anyhow and the ones that are more shrewd and smart with their money. A smart wealthy person or an average income earner, you have two cars: a mid-range Toyota saloon car and a Ferrari. Now, let's talk about the Ferrari first of all. Now, the Ferrari consumes more fuel. Okay? Over short distances, you get to spend a lot of money on fuel. The cost of maintenance of the Ferrari is very high. If it develops any fault, you're spending thousands and thousands in car maintenance. Now, the routine monthly maintenance costs you a lot of money. But those are the cons of the Ferrari. What are the pros? It's a prestigious car. And when people see you drive such a car, they give you respect. They're like, salute. This is a top guy. This is a top babe. It gives you respect and makes, people hold you in high regards. Like, this car is a top car, a posh car. Now, because of that respect the car gives you, you don't want to let go of the car. You're using it for clout. But this clout is dipping a hole into your pocket. You're spending a lot of money keeping the car. Now, you have this mid-range Toyota saloon car. Now, this Toyota saloon car, low fuel consumption, hardly develops a fault, is very rugged, and even when it develops a fault, the cost of maintenance is not something that you cannot afford. It's affordable. And at the end of the day, this mid-range Toyota saloon car, you can also use it for business, for transport. You can use it to run transportation business, so it can even put money into your pocket. It's good for business, it is rugged, and you can use it on a daily basis without bothering too much about spending too much money on maintenance. And on top of it, it can even make you some money because you can do transportation business with it. The Ferrari, you cannot do transportation business with it because the amount of money you will get from that transportation business, only one fault that the Ferrari would develop, you will spend more than that, even go outside to borrow money to maintain it. So it doesn't even make any business sense doing transportation business with the Ferrari. The Ferrari is just for clout. Now, you are using both cars for two different purposes. Now, when push comes to shove, under duress, if you were asked to hold on to one of these two cars for the rest of your life, now you have to let one of these two cars go. Hold on to one and use it for the rest of your life. Just hold on to it. Which one would you like to hold on to as a financially smart person or as an average income earner? Your guess is as good as mine. You're holding on to the Toyota saloon car. Why? Because the Toyota saloon car can fit into all situations and all scenarios. It's not such a bad car for you to take for an occasion. Yeah, it's an okay car. It's a good car. It's not such a bad car for business. It's very good. You can use it for business. It's fuel efficient. It is rugged. So it is good for all situations, that Toyota. But if you were to hold on to the Ferrari, you can't take it. It's not a car you can flog every day, Mondays through Fridays to weekends. No. Most times people will see you taking public transport because that car is just too expensive for you to be flogging on a daily basis. You're going to be treating it with respect because it's too expensive for you to maintain. So if you were to hold on to one that would do a good job in all situations, you will hold on to the Toyota. All the ladies watching this video, do you agree? You agree? Okay. If you agree with me, now I want to equate this scenario with something that majority of you will not agree on. Swap these two cars into ladies. Yeah. The Toyota ladies and the Ferrari ladies. A lot of women complain that, oh, some men, they start out well with us, give us all the goodies, and later, when they want to marry, they marry somebody else. If a guy were to be dating a Toyota lady and a Ferrari lady, of course, he's going to be spending money on the Ferrari lady. Why? For clout. She's beautiful. She's well endowed. When we go out on occasions, she's the kind of lady I want to introduce to people as my woman because, you know, she's good on the eye. You know, she's beautiful to behold. But the problem is, she's high maintenance. Now, this guy is not a broke guy. So don't go there and start saying, oh, you don't want to spend money for a woman. Even a guy that has money, he doesn't have any problem spending for that woman. You know, he's spending for her, providing for her needs. But now, when the guy wants to think in the long term, he's now going to think and take stock. Do I want to live the rest of my life with a liability in a parasitic environment where I'll keep spending and spending and spending and spending? Now, the guy is thinking long term. What if I become broke? I cannot spend for her anymore. What happens? Now, is she productive? Does she bring anything to the table? Of course, she's a Ferrari. You can't use her for transportation business. She's not bringing anything to the table. She only takes out. Then he will now look at his other girlfriend, the Toyota girl. Now, this girl is not bad. She's not bad looking. I can take her for occasions. It's just that the Ferrari girl is more attractive. But this one is not bad. But on top of that, she's productive. She can bring something to the table. The business aspect of a Toyota, transportation business. She can bring something to the table. She doesn't extort money from me. She only asks for money when it's absolutely necessary. She's not overly demanding. And when she asks for money, she asks for considerable and reasonable amounts of money. I think the Toyota girl is better in the long term. Now, ladies, you may agree or disagree with me. But the truth of the matter is that a guy who really wants a future with a lady does not spend too much on her. He doesn't spend too much on her. Every time you make a demand, you want the best wristwatch in the market, he's giving it to you. You want the best human hair, he's giving you the money. He's helping you to maintain that your expensive lifestyle. Be careful. The guy might just be doing it because he knows it's for the short term. Because a guy who really wants a future with a lady would want her to be productive. A guy who really wants a future with a lady would not want to spoil her financially. He would want her to be financially accountable. He would want her to be a financial partner. Somebody they can sit down together and plan their finances together. He would want her to be somebody who would help him manage and multiply his finances, not just take out. So this is the reason why you see a lot of guys will go out there, pick up a young girl, give her a taste of the good life, spoil her silly. But at the end of the day, when he wants to marry, he will now go and look for somebody who is more financially disciplined to marry. Then that one that he has spoiled with money will now be like a mad dog on the street looking for who to devour. That is why I always tell ladies, apart from your body, make sure you bring something else to the table in the relationship. Because your body, your physical look can't take you too far. There has to be something else. That physical attraction is going to die later. It is the flesh. At some point, the man would have had enough of that flesh, that body that you are giving him. You know, as a matter of time, as you grow older, maybe after a childbirth or two, your beauty might be on the decline. What else do you have to offer? Okay? So I like for our young ladies to add value to themselves. On top of that beauty, you know, add some other virtues to it. Add some other virtues to it. Virtues that old age and childbirth will not take away from you. Okay? So this message is to all the Ferrari ladies. I mean, let us have a rethink and start thinking the Toyota Salon way. I mean, did you learn anything from this video? If you did, give it a like. Share this video within your social circle. Subscribe to this channel if this was your first time. Till I see you in the next one, I remain Victor Isibo. It's bye for now.